MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jim Morris gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Striding in, Freddie Santiago, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 110.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Sito Suzuki is on deck. 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Striding into the box, Sito Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. First pitch on its way. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Batting third, the right fielder, J.C. Embry.
Settling in now, J.C. Embry. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. lifted in the air to center field. That's a hit, the first of the year for the Cubbies.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Travis James.
Into the box, Travis James, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 2-1. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Embry stands at second with 2 gone. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching MLB Network. Chet Steadman is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Last season certainly was a magical one for this guy. More than 20 wins on the season. And you've got to do a lot of things right to win over 20 games. And we'll see if he can match that and begin this season like he left off last year.
Now batting, Peter Hobson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Sean Rodriguez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Lorenzo Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Marcos Figueroa would be next. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, Tyler Coleman, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Coleman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In his career, Coleman is sitting on 350 career home runs and looking for 351 in this turn at the plate. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he fouls this one off. Still 2-2. Base hit into right center.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Standing in, Jason Kipnis. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So digging in now, Dave Bowie. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. 0-1. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. To short, hit hard. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Horner, as he'll take a look at ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Chet Steadman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That's wide. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Reined in to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Marcos Figueroa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Marcos Figueroa.
Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
A ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
At the plate now, Danny Gutierrez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
No strike.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Stedman, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now in the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rafael Diaz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's the pitch. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Carmen.
Standing in, Carmen Feliciano, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Brewers strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Striding in once again, Freddie Santiago. He drew a walk his first time up.
Freddie Santiago.
Here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough
The
play.
left fielder, number 24, Tito Suzuki.
Now at the plate, Sito Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
To the plate now, J.C. Embry, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And another foul ball. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in now, Travis James, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We played 2.5. No score on MLB Network. Digging in, Bob Uecker.
For the Brewers, the catcher, Bob Uecker.
Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Liner toward right center. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Bob Uecker has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, Jim Morris, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First pitch of the at-bat. Peter Hobson is at the plate as he watches ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Hobson is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Sean Rodriguez.
So stepping in, Sean Rodriguez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Two out here and a runner at second. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Count remains 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis James.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box, Tyler Colvin, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw on to first will get him scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Jason Kipnis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the power-hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0.
Hey.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. A payoff pitch one more time. Line toward the alley in left center. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Dave Bowie.
So now to the plate, Dave Bowie fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lorenzo Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Whoa, that's down.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. James moving to his left. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Marcos Figueroa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Danny Gutierrez.
So striding in, Danny Gutierrez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Cubs.
All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Nicholas Corner. Hit sharply on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
Stepping up now, Chet Steadman. On its way is pitch number 75. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Ready for another shot now, Freddie Santiago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Now the 2-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Brewers,
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Rafael Diaz. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Diaz, a 6'4" switch hitter. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Nope.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Carmen Feliciano, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Embry is right there as he takes it for the second out.
now batting, the catcher, Bob
Stepping in and
Uecker.
ready for another shot, Bob Uecker. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now.
Nope.
Fastball just off the inside corner.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
fouled off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jim Morris.
At the plate, Jim Morris, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Suzuki is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Brewers strand 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in once again, Sito Suzuki. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside. The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
The right fielder, number 7, J.C. Embry.
In now, J.C. Embry, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Travis James. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Rodriguez onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a nod.
Tyler Covey.
To the plate now, Tyler Coleman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 delivery.
One ball, one strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Count still at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Peter Hobson.
Peter Hobson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
The count 1-1. Ball 2.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Into the box, Sean Rodriguez. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Lorenzo Gonzalez.
At the plate, Lorenzo Gonzalez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
1 out and a runner on second base.
Yep.
3-1.
Yep.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Santiago is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcus Figueroa.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcos Figueroa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt, the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. To short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. We are still scoreless. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And that's in there. 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Dave Bowie, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again, a 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
For the Cubs, the shortstop, Nicholas.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Horner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Theodore Park will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
16, Theodore Park.
At the plate, Chet Steadman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Still no score.
7th inning, correct.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Danny Gutierrez.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball, and it sailed on it.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
At the plate now, Rafael Diaz. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
we're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Fastball swung on and missed.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So now to the plate, Carmen Feliciano. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Coleman has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Freddie Santiago.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Number 24, Suzuki.
Stepping into the box, Sito Suzuki. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So striding forward now, J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back safely. First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One 0 count. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis James.
Into the box now, Travis James. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. Gutierrez in foul ground. And that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we still have no score. Some Igawa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 34, Some Igawa.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Bob Uecker.
The catcher, Bob Uecker.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes again, 1-2. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning. And welcome to the big leagues. He's hit by a pitch in just his second big league at-bat.
I know that one stung a little bit, but I don't want to see him rubbing it right there. You want to endear yourself to your teammates. You find a way to play that off like it doesn't hurt.
Number 25, Brian Pan.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. But this will land untouched. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Suzuki will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the second baseman, Peter Hopson.
Next for Milwaukee, Peter Hobson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. This is on the ground over to first, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Now batting.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
1-1.
Ball, one strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting. The right fielder, Lorenzo Gonzalez.
Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Gonzalez in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1. One and one, the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
That's ball.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We've played 8 full, and we still have no score. Chris Soriano will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Soriano.
Now at the plate, Tyler Coleman.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Tyler Coleman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
That counts 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home will be a base hit into center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Number 19, Adam Greenberg.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Trying to get that go ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. One there, relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Jesse Padilla will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 3, Jesse Padilla.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rodriguez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Nicholas.
Ryan Buckner will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Buckner.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Alvaro Ojeda will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Gutierrez has got it, and the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Jesse Padilla will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Now playing shortstop, Number 22.
Ryan Buckner will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now at shortstop, number 22, Ryan.
Tadahito Hong enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Tadahito Hong. Now at third base, number 3,
Christopher Moran is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman.
Number 2.
Stepping into the box, Marcos Figueroa.
Brewers, the left fielder, Marcos Figueroa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The 1-1 home. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left center field, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Milwaukee came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Chris Soriano claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.